Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel once again here. This is Mac. And once again, it is the whole continuation of this gameplay commentary video of Terminator Resistance. So, now we're entirely done the whole missions, and now we're going to go ahead and proceed onward. Let's kick this off. Okay, so we're just going to very briefly... Well, I'm just going to go ahead and very briefly touch base on certain types of information within the whole PS4 version of Pasadena. So once I'm done with that, then we'll go ahead and hit this off to the next phase. Alright, so previously, one of my first objectives while here in Pasadena went to this whole dispensary room area here and grabbed Colin's stash.
Huh. Aaron will appreciate that.
Categorized for the whole side mission under T-47 protocol. Got a nice close-up shot of the T-47 to analyze.
Got it. Sending it right now.
Well done, Private. Now proceed with your main objective.
And since we're on the same topic about the T-47, besides the whole part of taking a snapshot of it, attacked the T-47 and it collapsed down and managed to neutralize the T-47.
T-47 neutralized.
I'm impressed.
After the T-47 was already taken out of the equation, blew up and took out Skynet's eastern outpost.
Plasma storage destroyed.
Good to hear, Rivers. Now proceed with your mission.
By the way, a little bit of some minor information that I didn't quite get this registered as of yet. This whole place right here that says Yellowstone, I had already looked up the information that actually is within the state of Montana, and I thought it sounded very vaguely familiar, but not entirely too sure to go on. But yes, this is in Montana. I have been there already a few times with another buddy of mine who is from the state of Washington, and that's also the same type of state where I also had met another good buddy of mine who's from the state of California within LA. So, like, I have been here, well, not Yellowstone, but Montana, and it's actually a pretty interesting and pretty sweet kind of state to go about if you want to, go for a journey or whatever. So, I just thought I would go ahead and just clarify that. So, back onto the game here. Got that chalk for Patrick, so I'm pretty sure Jennifer is more than very much appreciating about that. And this is under chock full of surprises.
Okay, that should do it.
After getting that chalk for Patrick, took out and blew up Skynet's western outpost.
Plasma storage destroyed.
Good to hear, Rivers. Now proceed with your mission.
And finally, took a snapshot of Skynet's rocket turrets for the human resistance to analyze.
I'm sending you the first set of pictures.
That's exactly what we need. Move to the second point.
Second batch going through.
Got it. One more to go.
That's the last one.
Good job with these pictures, Rivers. We're one step closer to preparing a counterattack. I'm starting to see why Skynet isn't so fond of you. Now get your ass back to the shelter.
Now, all of the objectives throughout this entire whole area, this entire whole region is completely already done. Now we can be able to move on to the next phase here, which is that of having Jacob return to the hideout. Now what's going to go on here is that once he goes back to the hideout, well, let's just put it this way here. I'm sure that all of you still remember both of the T-800 infiltrator and the stranger. So we both know that last time the T-800 infiltrator got to Jacob first.
Jacob Rivers, marked for termination.
And the stranger, who is the future Jacob, manages to bash in through the whole brick wall, smashes, or just pretty much smacks, the T-800 infiltrator and manages to save the current present time and other Jacob, which is this guy right here that I'm using to jump.
Are you all right, Jacob?
Well, let's just put it this way. I'm pretty sure all of you know, like all of you have played this game before, you know what's going to happen next. To those that do not know about this and have never played this before, that situation will be coming up in about roughly between 10 to 20 minutes, give or take-ish. That's just a rough estimate. Pardon me. So that situation is coming up next, but this time, pardon me, just finished eating. So anyways, this time, the stranger, which is the future Jacob, is going to get to the present Jacob first. The future Jacob, the stranger, is going to get him and the rest of his party pretty much out of the hideout in hopes in order to try and to pretty much escape and pretty much not get caught up against the T-800 infiltrator. Now, what's going on with the whole part of the T-800 infiltrator and the stranger going after this guy right here? Simple, because I'm pretty sure all of you would have heard from the T-800 infiltrator that said Jacob Rivers, targeted for termination. Why is that? That's because, well, let's put it this way. I'm going to let the stranger, the future Jacob, explain a little bit about that part as to why that is.
What do you want from us? You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way. They finally found you.
What you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Not for you. For him. He's essential to winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
So apparently, this Jacob here is somehow one of the emphatic key personnel, one of the emphatic key, pretty much key person or key elements or whatever you want to look at it. Pretty much, he is essential to winning this war and bringing Skynet down. So, how exactly is that possible that Jacob here is pretty much one of the key personnel to bringing Skynet down, which causes Skynet to target this guy right here for termination? You know something? That's a good question. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let the whole gameplay version of the highly well-known John Connor pretty much give off of the very blunt type of an answer to that question.
Why am I targeted for termination?
You're the one who discovered the true location of the Central Core. You're the messenger of the intel that could lead to Skynet's downfall.
So that would explain the reason why Jacob Rivers here is so important to Skynet. Because in the future, Jacob discovers where the central, I think pretty much like the central power source, or the central part of the area of where to shut Skynet down. Unfortunately, that part of the little title name kind of rather escapes me, but it's pretty much like the Central Core. I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's pretty much like Jacob Rivers will inevitably in the future discover where the Central Core is that will permanently shut Skynet down, and that's going to mean that Jacob here will inevitably do it again. Hence why that T-800 infiltrator was sent back in time to find this guy here, whack him out of the equation so he never does. All the more reason why that the stranger, the future Jacob, has came back in time to try and find his past and current self in order to prevent that from happening. So clearly the human resistance will still inevitably win the war, and Skynet will be shut down and destroyed no matter how you look at it. Well, I'm not gonna lie, you know, a 30-year battle with the machines, that's a long damn time. And on top of that, here's something that I don't quite get, that just, it just, I wouldn't say blows my mind, but rather confuses me to no end, is that this is on how Jacob, the future Jacob, the stranger, pretty much delays the T-800 infiltrator and pretty much handles it and takes it down. Now, how he does that? Here's a little question for all of you here. You remember that little example I had done about, you know, the standard weapons as to what standard weapons will work against the T-800 and like which weapons will work a little bit and which weapons will not work? Okay. Now, once again here, the shotgun against one of the T-800s. Yes, it is the whole Remington type of a shotgun that can take down a T-800, like pretty much take it down for about a second, like 1 second, and it'll come back up. You keep wasting ammo on that T-800, it'll go down, come back up, go down, come back up, go down, come back up. So it's like I say, it does give you a very, very mild upper hand to take it down, but it's pretty much like all it's good for is you can take down one of those T-800s with a shotgun. You can take it down for let's say a fraction of a second, but 1 second, and then you're gonna have to haul ass out of there and run like the dickens in order to get away from the T-800 so it doesn't come and find you, whatever. Well, having said that, this is what the stranger, the future Jacob, uses to defend the present Jacob from the T-800 infiltrator machine.
It's the same one. It's the same model. Leave! Now!
How the hell's he still alive?
Go! 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 Watch out!
Yes. The future Jacob, the stranger, uses... One moment here, let me just, uses this. Uses a damn shotgun to take down that T-800 infiltrating machine. That looks like a human being. Now I understand you're trying to defend yourself, but at the same time, like, why a shotgun? Okay, my very first thought was, okay, if the future Jacob has already taken down these machines plenty of times already, he should be able to know better that a shotgun like this is only going to take down the whole, half man, half machine, only down for like a second, and it's going to come back up again. And you're going to be shooting it down, it's going to come back up, it's going to be repeating it all over again. It's like, that literally does not make any sense. Like, I understand you're trying to defend yourself, but a shotgun. Like, okay, it's like, okay, you should know better that a shotgun only helps out mildly just to take one of those T-800 Terminator machines down, and then you can run like hell. So you have at least like a very minor percentage to at least escape from one of those. You will take it down, but it's not going to kill it. It's not going to destroy it. That literally makes no freaking damn sense. Why use a damn shotgun? I know you grabbed that from Ray, the Danny Glover look-alike, but that still doesn't make any sense. It's like, if you were that smart enough, you would have used a weapon like this, or at the very, very least, a weapon like this. But why this? That makes no damn sense. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. Okay, taking like any shotgun towards a T-800 Terminator machine and something that's more advanced, like a T-1000 or the TX or the T-3000 or a Rev 7 or a Rev 9. I'm sure all of you get the picture. Okay, a T-800, that's going to knock it down. T-1000, that's going to knock it a little bit off. Just a little bit off, not that much. The rest of all of the other Terminators of the higher ups, like TX, T-3000, and all the Rev machines. Okay, you may want to think about that. That doesn't make a damn sense. That's like in a metaphorical perspective, that's like literally taking a knife to a gunfight. That doesn't make any sense at all. You're not gonna win. If you were exceptionally skilled, like the character, either like Naked / Venom Snake or Solid Snake, okay, you might be able to have a little bit of that chance because well that character, he's fully experienced and fully skilled and whatever, so he can be able to handle his own no problem. But any other character, it's like you better be able to match up to Snake's kind of level, because that doesn't make any damn freaking sense. Then again, I've never seen the character Snake take out a war-raging machine like a Terminator. But anyways, that's beside the damn point. But again, it just does not make any sense. If the future future Jacob was much smarter than that, the stranger, he would have had either that weapon on him or this weapon on him. At least a better chance. And then the stranger could easily take out the whole, the T-800 Terminator machine, the infiltrator type machine, just bam, like that, just boom. That Terminator machine is done. But no, the future Jacob doesn't do that. He literally just tries to take the T-800 infiltrator type of Terminator machine down with a shotgun. Again, that'll give you like a second of an escape, but that's all you got. It's like, that doesn't really make any damn sense. Anywho, we are now officially done here, and instead of on the whole next level, instead of sneaking around like Snake, we are now going to go ahead, go towards a full frontal attack like they do it in Call of Duty. So, now, we can go ahead and kick this off. Let's see here. I'll inevitably make my way. I will make my way, see where the hell I'm going. That's what I thought. Pretty sure I don't have one of those, no, I don't have one of those devices. Okay, well, that's fine. It's not like I can't handle this myself or anything. Excellent. What happened to the other one? Okay, not gonna really bother with it. That's a cool kind of antenna array. I'm pretty sure that even Skynet can get multiples of channels on there. But considering the fact that Skynet pretty much bombed everything, or Genesis, or Legion, or which other type of superior AI computer network defense system you want to look at, pretty much have bombed everything. I'm pretty sure that all those type of show business and all of the television type of production companies, they've all been taken out by, yes, Skynet, not Genesis nor Legion, Skynet, all because of that damn computer. Whatever. Anyways, we'll get going. So, Pasadena is far gone, but I managed to complete my first mission as a TechCom soldier. There you go, buddy. Now it's time to say goodbye to my companions before I go and join Commander Barron in her South Division. This is the part that, what he just said exactly in that order is not going to happen. Don't get me wrong, Jacob Rivers is going to be taken off, but he's going to be taking everyone with him because of what's going to happen next. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I got everything around here. I do, excellent. I was just looking around for the hell of things. Once Skynet does get taken out of the equation, it's gonna take a good deal amount of years or decades, possibly many decades, if anything, for for whatever population that's left within this world to begin to rebuild all of this, including all of that way over there, and then more. I don't know why I keep looking in there, I shouldn't. There's nothing really in there for me to grab or anything. And Jennifer. Jacob's cutie. Okay, now, don't think I really... Pretty sure I don't. Nah, I think I'll be fine. But, I'm gonna sell off some stuff. Okay, so... Haha, how about that? See, right there. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this weapon or anything like that. Holy crap, that's a lot of coin for this weapon. But I need it, so I'm not selling it. This weapon, I'm gonna go ahead and sell off. It's worth 500. There we go. The Remington shotgun, it is going as well. See, clearly as it is, because that plasma rifle, it's more of a high-tech type of weapon. It's gonna, pretty much for any type of, for anybody who wants to dive into business. Of course, we all know the whole simple logic to that is that when it comes to a weapon like this, that's going to have a great deal amount of value, especially for any type of foreign military or anything like that. They're going to need that kind of weapon to win any kind of war. Therefore, they're going to be paying a shit ton of cash flow for a weapon like that. For a standard weapon like this, obviously it's going to have a great deal amount of lower value. And that's going to be in the future, but not in today's standards. So, that one's gone. Gonna get rid of this. Might as well get rid of that, because I know for sure as hell I'm not going to be using that. Nah. I'll maybe keep it around, see how that goes. So, according to my own type of experiences, all of this is what I'm going to need. And I got plenty of space to mess around in, which is quite nice. Okay, so let's see what I'm going to be grabbing here. So yeah, all of these type of weapons here, in between the handgun, submachine gun, automatic rifle, not going to work. Smaller type of turning machines, yeah, absolutely, but the bigger ones, no. I guess, and of course, I already had spoken about that. This, oh, yeah, at least you have a bit of an upper chance. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and damn. Let's go ahead and grab this. Yeah, I guess. And I got plenty of so-called revenue left over. Revenue, surplus, cash, money, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's all currency. Okay. Just going to quickly look around. There might be something I'm missing. I doubt it, but I'll have a look at here. Oh, what do you know? Dr. Aaron? Patrick and his little poochie Max. He doesn't look like he's asleep. I wonder if he can sleep while his eyes are awake. I vaguely have heard that, but anyway. And the Danny Glover look-alike. And no so-called Mel Gibson look-alike, but whatever. Alright. Now let's go ahead and let Jacob go ahead and chat with his little cutie here.
Jacob, how is Pasadena? You know what? Forget I asked. I don't want to know. I'm just glad that you're all right.
And how are you doing?
I guess I'm a little nervous before tomorrow.
Let's see here. So, have you decided what you're going to do?
I never asked you. What are you planning to do tomorrow?
I've been meaning to tell you earlier, but I panicked. And that's because I decided to go with Ryan. We'll find somewhere safe, away from all this. You have to understand, I need to do what's best for Patrick. I'm his big sis. I need to protect him. I haven't told him yet. He'll be devastated leaving you and Aaron, but I think it's for the best.
Alright, let's dive into her a little bit of her background story.
Aren't you curious about what happened in Pasadena?
No. I think I'd rather keep that place in the past. Actually, I have a confession to make. I've never been outside of Pasadena until now. Can you believe that?
That's not surprising. After all, that's where your home is.
Where it used to be. Right now, I'm going to try someplace new to call home. I did my traveling through pictures and postcards that wanderers brought with them. My favorite had a little flamingo drinking water from a lake on it. Its long red neck curved like a snake. Patrick's mother gave me that postcard. It's funny how I never met my mother, but I was around to see Patrick's leave him.
I'm sorry to hear about your mother.
Don't be. I had a pretty good childhood, apart from the nuclear holocaust and all. I remember the day Patrick's mom brought him in. They were both tired and dirty, so we took care of them. Patrick was crying a lot. He was teething at the time. I think that was what scared her away. She just couldn't handle the crying.
How was she?
I loved her. For the time she was with us, I liked to pretend she was my mother, too. After she took off, I was devastated. But my father said, "You need to grow up. You have a brother now." So I burned the postcard. The little red flamingo flew up in flames. And I promised myself I'd never be weak again. But I guess we all need someone we can be weak with sometimes, don't we?
Okay, so that part has been done already, and those two little lovebird interests have already been chatting already. Time for this TechCom soldier, Jacob, to get some rest until he does encounter his future self, the stranger.
wake up. We need to move.
What's going on?
Everyone, wake up! You need to get out of here.
Who the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that you can't stay here any longer.
She asked a question, and I suggest answering.
You don't want to do that. I've got this place rigged with explosives, and there's a detonator in my pocket.
You got what?
Would you mind?
Lower your gun, Ryan. He's the one that saved my life. What do you want from us?
You have to get out of here. Skynet's on its way. They finally found you.
What you mean they found us? They were looking for us?
Not for you. For him. He's essential to winning this war. Skynet knows that. That's why they've been following him for months. I have to make sure nothing happens to him. In a couple of minutes, an infiltrator will walk in here trying to kill him. I can't let that happen. We have to bury that Terminator here once and for all.
All right, everybody, you heard him. Let's get moving. I'll get the bus ready.
There's no time for that. There's a passage here. It will lead you out. Use it.
What was that?
All right, everyone, get out!
Jacob!
Give me that.
It's the same one. It's the same model.
Leave! Now!
How the hell's he still alive?
Go! Go! Watch out! Don't just stand there! Run! Okay, so we were able to escape thanks to the stranger, yes, his future self. He sacrificed himself and buried that infiltrator once and for all. But with Patrick hurt from the explosion, others had no other option. They had to join me at the Resistance shelter. That is where the rough and unpleasant Commander Jessica Barron is. Alright, we'll continue on the story and we'll continue on our little way here.
Baron listened to us. She could no longer deny that this infiltrator was a real threat. She decided to take everyone in, on her terms. The shelter was on high alert, but thanks to the intel I gathered in Pasadena, we slowed the advance of the Annihilation Line and gained some time. Just enough to start preparing the counterattack.
2 weeks later. Excellent. Members of the Resistance. I'm pretty sure this is the whole part where the whole Call of Duty comes into this, because this is where I'm going to be facing more machines head-on along with the rest of the TechOm forces. And look how cool and prepared this is. Yep, a TechOm soldier. Yep, this looks pretty badass. No, I didn't think I can crack that open. At least not yet. Okay, time to go ahead and go about and check out this base.
Sergeant?
At ease.
Yes, you heard that right. Jacob Rivers is now... He pretty much just got a promotion and jumped from private to sergeant. No corporal. Hey, sergeant's good all the same.
Well, look at you, Sergeant. When you helped us in Pasadena the other day, I was trying really hard not to panic because you were only a private. Sorry for underestimating you. I guess I should salute or something?
How's Patrick?
Every day a little better. Aaron says he'll be back on his feet in no time. She's done a great job with him. I wish I could repay her somehow. It just doesn't seem that she needs anything.
Getting ready for another scavenging run?
No, I just came out here to catch my breath. Baron is giving us the entire evening off, believe it or not.
Doesn't sound like her. I need to report to Baron.
Alright then. Yep, it pretty much has that nice type of look and a feel to it, especially like from the first Terminator film when Kyle Reese was fighting, taking his TechCom soldiers and fighting against Skynet on the surface.
Rivers, DN 46890.
The commander is expecting you in the control room, Sergeant.
I bet. Well, I don't know if, and apparently I don't sign my name. Okay, well, whatever. You know, that's one thing I'll kind of do a little bit of correction on, on Jennifer's behalf, is that when it comes to being a soldier, or especially, I'm pretty sure any kind of military, provided they still have this, when it comes to being a soldier, especially for a non-commissioned officer, and a non-commissioned officer is anywhere between like a private, corporal, sergeant, and up. Those type of soldiers, those type of non-commissioned officers, they do not get saluted. They never get saluted. But commissioned officers, like a second lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, and up, those are officers and they get saluted. Non-commissioned officers, like those soldiers, like private, corporal, sergeant, they never get saluted. Just a little technicality, I thought I'd throw that in there.
Maraschino cherries again. Where do they keep finding this shit?
Not a cherry fan type of guy, so I could care less.
I don't get it. How did they bring that buggy down here?
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a very good question. Considering the fact of how big this damn thing is, there's no way in hell it can fit through this damn door. So that makes no sense. That raises a very good question. Cool looking buggy though. Cool looking type of buggy though, but that still raises that good question. Like, how? Okay, well I don't have time for that. And check these two out here.
Hey, I'm just catching up with Mark. I'll get back to work in a couple of minutes. You won't tell, right? but no, seriously, you won't tell, right?
And yep, the same type of so-called broken TV or smashed TV screen with the fire coming out. Yep, same thing like that you would see in the first Terminator film.
I'm going out soon. I haven't made my daily quota yet. I still have 3 more rats to catch. If you see one, let me know, okay?
Yeah, pretty sad. And not so long ago, as a matter of fact, I was watching a deleted scene with both Michael Biehn and Linda Hamilton when they were both discussing about, like in the first Terminator film, when Michael Bihn's character Kyle Reese was keeping Linda Hamilton's character Sarah Connor safe, and because like, in the future they had to try and find and seek out and kill rats or anything like that just for food. Yeah, can you believe that? For food. Well, right here, I don't know if that's food or not, but I'm sure you get my point. Yet, if you think about this, quartermaster, okay. But when in the deleted scene of the movie, let's see here. I was gonna say, Sarah Connor, she ends up talking to Kyle Reese about, like, once the whole thing is over and that Terminator is destroyed, those two can start a life together, and Sarah can show Kyle Reese about everything in life, like such as going to the ball games, going to the park, eating popcorn, and this is the key little food element that Sarah uses by saying we can get foot-long hot dogs. Now, that part, even Kyle Reese looks at Sarah by saying, hot dogs? And he's looking at Sarah like, what the hell are hot dogs? I've never heard of that before. And you know something? He's kind of right. Because in this future fight, right here, especially against the machines, such foods they may never have heard of, and that's completely foreign to him. Hot dogs, a hamburger, a cheeseburger, eating lobster, or eating a steak, or anything like that, he may not know what the hell that is. It's like, oh my gosh, like, you know, they didn't even have time for that. You gotta feel sorry for the guy all the same. Here's the quartermaster. Cool weapons. Oh yeah! There's Dan Glover right here.
Hey Ryan, how's everything?
Exactly as you would imagine. Baron's keeping me busy. They weren't kidding when they said she's a hard ass.
What did you hear?
A lot of rumors going around of how she's sending insubordinate workers to the front line. And by insubordinate, I mean people who ain't willing to work 18 hours a day. Every day.
18 hours a frickin' day? Okay, that's just... Okay, I don't know if it's like that in the actual military, but that's just stupid and nuts. Hell, I even have to stretch myself out when I'm working like a 10-hour shift. 18? Oh my god, forget it.
What happened after you started your camp?
Honestly, not that much. At least not in the beginning. When we gave up on the idea of getting in touch with anyone, we just tried to adapt. Temperatures fell, we had to scavenge for food. All of a sudden, that became our life.
When did you first hear about Skynet?
Oh, that came years later. We did hear some rumors about robot warriors, but you must understand how crazy it sounded back then. And that wasn't even the most insane story out there. My favorite one was about the radioactive squirrel zombies. Well, I know how stupid it sounds, but we managed to have fun in our little commune. I still had my guitar with me. We talked a lot about how we're gonna be famous. because we're the only living band in the world.
What was your band's name?
Well, we were thinking about changing it to Survivors, but something similar was already taken. We were just stupid kids, not realizing what was going on. We paid the price for it the first time we saw a tin can. I was tuning my guitar when I heard a strange noise. I found out later that it was a T-400. Must have heard me play. It didn't even have the decency to look scary. Maybe if it did, we wouldn't have just stood there when it started firing.
What did you do?
I froze. I didn't run to help. I didn't scream. I didn't even move. I just stood there, like a coward. The tin can got Tucker with a single bullet. Bam! Just like that. 7 other people died before we finally destroyed that thing. Ironically enough, I was the one who delivered the final blow. Safe to say, it was the beginning of a new era.
That's interesting that Ryan happens to mention about a T400. I don't even know what the hell a T400 looks like. A T600? Well, Kyle Reese mentions about that in the first Terminator film, that the T400. Oh yeah, and the T400. Sorry, about the T600. Sorry. Kyle Reese mentions about the T600, and the T600s are also shown in Terminator Salvation. They're pretty much like the T800s, but just a lower graded type of a model, and on top of that they have rubber skins with raggedy shred up type of clothing. And even Kyle Reese had even said that him and his TechCom forces and the rest of the human resistance, they all spotted them very easily. But with the T800s, they're new with living tissue, you know, skin, hair, bad breath, sweat, everything very hard to spot. T400s, I have no idea what the hell they look like. But anyway.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
Excellent. Well, I'm definitely grabbing this damn thing for sure. 4,000? That won't be a problem. I'm pretty sure in today's world, a sniping type of gun with a scope like that would skyrocket through the roof and beyond that. It probably would be around roughly about 5,000 or 8,000 or even 10 grand. Thinking, holy shit. There's no way in hell I could afford something like that. But anyways. Taking it, it's mine. Yeah, shot. Nope. Not really. Let's see here. No. It's going to round it up to 35. round this up to 5. I'm sure I'm gonna be okay. Not overly concerned. Damn it. And, oh my god. Okay, whatever. There. I'll be fine. Egghead's not really kicking around, I guess. Oh, by the way, one other thing damn it the hell I forgot to do here. I can't believe I did this. Last time I was here, I completely forgot to do this. I just forgot to grab it. Okay, there we go.
Are you all right?
Me? Honey, I'm about the most well-adjusted person in this goddamn place. It's the others you should be concerned about.
You mean Ryan?
Ryan ain't so hot either, but that's another story.
Jennifer?
I'm worried about her. I'm the one that asked Baron to give her team a little break. Jennifer's been busy scavenging supplies for the soldiers, and she hardly had time to see Patrick. And now she's finally got a day off. She's avoiding him like the plague.
How's Patrick doing?
He's fine, but it wouldn't kill you if you checked on him yourself.
Is there anything you need?
No. I have to say, the Resistance is pretty well supplied. Don't tell me you miss running errands for me. I don't believe that for a second.
And what about something other than medicine?
Honey, I'm not shy. I'll let you know if I need anything, okay? But thank you for asking.
Take care.
It's getting more and more crowded in here.
Yeah. Just means more mouths to feed.
So if they need rats just to feed off of, what's all this then? Isn't that like canned goods or something? What the hell is that? Whatever. Check this. Let's check on this kid here.
How are you doing?
Good. Erin's going to let me leave in a couple of days. Thanks for bringing that chalk. I've been drawing a lot. I'd be so bored without it.
How do you like living in the shelter?
There's a lot of people here. I like that. I heard a funny joke yesterday. You want to hear it?
Okay, so let's just hear the joke, just kind of humor him, and just kind of get his spirits up a little bit.
Yeah, tell me.
What's brown and sticky? A stick.
That's funny.
I know, right?
How's Jennifer?
She's out a lot, but I understand. She's a scavenger.
I have to go.
Yep, he's doing his own little artwork in here. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've spoken with everyone. Now.
Alvin lost his spider scout again.
Man, I saw it crawling through the shelter earlier. Almost gave me a heart attack.
And a letter about Jacob, and it's by none other than the whole legendary John Connor himself. Commander Barron, I am very pleased to read the mission report from Pasadena. You are probably aware of this, but it is essential that we mobilize all the troops in your area and abandon all level 3 outposts. I understand the consequences and will take full responsibility for this. As for Private Rivers, I believe he deserves recognition for his actions. Perhaps a promotion is in order. I will leave that decision to you. I want you to keep him close. Signed, John Connor. Of course he wants to keep him close, because again, he's one of the emphatic key personnel that will pretty much assure that Skynet goes down. And there's Pasadena right there. Apparently it's like I did read a little bit about Pasadena just briefly prior to making this video, and apparently, yep, Pasadena is just northeast. Yep, northeast of the whole downtown of the large part of LA in itself. I should talk to that buddy of mine about Pasadena. I'm pretty sure he knows all about that stuff. Like I said before, he's the same guy that was raised in this city right here of LA. The guy has, like I said, has got plenty of stories, and you know, he just makes the whole stories that much fascinating for you to hear about him. It's like, damn, dude, this guy is so cool. He's got plenty of that.
You wanted to see me?
You're finally here. Good. I have a special task for you. I want you to head downtown to check on the doctor.
Doctor?
Alvin. He's out there making sure that our defense systems are working properly. Ever since we went radio silent, I had a small team of trustworthy messengers maintaining communication between our outposts. They haven't returned, so I want you to go downtown and see why that happened. Could be nothing. But Connor doesn't want any hiccups while he's up there in North Division preparing the attack on Skynet's central core.
Is there a problem with the radio?
The Annihilation Line is within spitting distance of downtown. We suspect that Skynet will be intercepting all transmissions from that location. So for now, we're going radio silent. That's why I need you to go there personally.
Central core. That is the part where Jacob is going to inevitably discover that, and him and TechCom is going to shut it down.
Central Core?
Skynet's main reactor, the source of all their power. We shut down the Central Core, we shut down Skynet. Connor's preparing the attack as we speak, so you understand we can't have any critical complications at this stage.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up here?
Excuse me if I act a little surprised, Sergeant. But no one in here thinks it's wise to ask their superior personal questions. But since you did, I'll humor you. So, how did I get here? The same way you did. I was born, raised, and given a gun. We don't really have a say in what we do we? Or do I assume too much? Was it any different for you? Why do you fight, Sergeant?
We don't have a choice.
Exactly. We're just going through the motions. Humans were fighting humans since the beginning of time. It just so happens that right now we have a common enemy. If it wasn't for the machines, we'd probably be fighting each other.
If that's how you view humanity, are we even worth fighting for?
I'm just doing whatever it takes to survive. Saving humanity is just a bonus. Besides, I'm not a fighter. When I go out there in the middle of the night with my Westinghouse, I'm not looking for a fight. I look to seek and conquer. I'm not a fighter. I'm a bully.
What's the difference?
I don't treat them as equals. And although I know they're just machines, I want them to fear me. No one ever stands up to bullies. But I have to admit, it has its downsides. One of them being that no one ever asks me a personal question. At least not since Perry died. So congratulations, Rivers. Takes guts to stand up to a bully. I guess since your promotion, you got a little more cocky. Good for you.
Yeah, sure, whatever the hell you say. Alright. Time to get out the front lines. Downtown. With the Annihilation line under control, we got some time to prepare a counterattack. In the meantime, Commander Barron wants me to check in on Alvin, who is downtown doing maintenance work for our defense systems. Yes, he'd be the same laboratory director / egghead. That's the best way we can try to describe the guy. Alright, here we go. Call of Duty style.
More wounded!
We need a medic over here!
I'm telling you, I saw something.
Here.
What's happening, Private?
A couple of aerials flew in and dropped containers full of metals. They started shooting while our defense systems did nothing.
What about the doctor? Where's Alvin?
He's still out there.
All right.
There's one more thing. Before I got hit and dragged here, I saw something. I'm not sure, but I think it was one of our own soldiers that led Skynet's attack.
Okay, either a soldier turned traitor or possibly some kind of a mixed communication that just went wrong.
Sergeant, we're outnumbered, and they keep bringing more wounded. We don't stand a chance. We have to evacuate.
Is Alvin still there?
He is, sir.
Then we're not leaving. We have to bring him back and see what the hell is going on with those defenses, and brief Commander Barron on what's happening here. I'm moving out. You stay here with the wounded.
You want me to break the radio silence?
At this point, it doesn't matter, does it?
Understood. Go ahead, sir.
You two follow me. We have to reach those defense systems.
Yes, sir.
Spiders up ahead! Got it!
Lead the way.
Aha. Yeah, see? Right there.
This way!
I was kind of looking for that.
Good to see you, Sergeant.
What's the status?
We've got a defensive perimeter set up just down the road.
Doesn't seem to be working.
Skynet dropped reinforcements behind their backs. Now they're between a rock and a hard place.
All right, we need to reach our guys. Let's clear the way.
Hey, back away, back away, back away. You're staying down.
Keep moving.
Here they come! T-47, watch out!
Flank it!
Yep, kind of figured.
Take out those smaller units! Ariel, take cover!
Now! Shoot before it reboots!
Rocket! Look for grenades! It won't fucking die!
Finally!
This way! It's just beyond that overpass!
Damn it, the hell!
tank! Cover!
I'll take one of these. I could sell it off. Oh, there's a one right there. Well, I don't think, hold on. Okay, you know, I'm not gonna really pay attention to that.
We got this! Go find the dog! Follow me! We need to rescue the dog before those tanks reach us! Oh, shit! We're too late! They're already here!
Let's see here.
This is it! Take care of those drones! It's clear! Wait here! I'll go get the doctor!
Hey, click some shit on the side here. What's one more? And by the way, you see this whole area? You will be coming back here again for sure.
Alvin! Oh my god, I'm actually glad to see you! What happened here? Why are the defense systems not working?
They are working, but their target filtering has been reset to non-hostile. One of Baron's messengers came with the order to temporarily change it, so I did!
Baron's messengers. We need to leave now.
Yes, let's do that. I'm all for that.
Are you alright? We need to move.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Escort secured. Ah! Go!
I don't like this. I don't like any of this.
Ariel! Okay, go!
It's turning around! It's right behind us!
good idea!
Alright, so all the advantages that we managed to gain is now lost. Downtown is gone and the annihilation line will continue to push forward. We need to prepare ourselves for whatever's coming. Yep. Alright, here we go.
You go talk to Commander Barron. I've had enough excitement for one day.
Oh, geez, I gotta talk to everyone. I guess. But, alright, whatever. First things first. Talk to Jacob's little cutie here. And yes, the White House back there.
Wasn't expecting to find you here. You always seem to be out these days.
Yeah, that's true. Lately, I've been making extra runs to stock up on resources. The truth is, I was even thinking about leaving. But right now, I'm just waiting for my team to head back to downtown to look for other survivors. Let's hope there still are some.
I see that Patrick's doing better.
He is. He's a fighter. Certainly has more courage than I do.
Why did you want to leave?
In the face of what's going on now, almost sounds stupid, but it just got to be a bit much, you know? With Patrick hurt, I started to wonder if I'm even doing him any good by sticking around. I've been trying to protect him all this time, but I couldn't. I've proven that much already. First in Pasadena, then at our hideout. I was thinking that maybe he'd be safer here at the shelter. But don't worry, I changed my mind since.
Is there something on your mind?
Actually, I have a secret to tell you. You've a fan. Patrick really looks up to you. It's good for him to have a role model. And I don't think he could have chosen better.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Are you kidding? It's the least I can do for helping us all this time. If you hadn't found us back in Pasadena, I don't know what would have happened. Well, actually I do. Exactly what the others said would happen. People were talking about the annihilation line months before it came. My father, of course, tried to turn it all into a joke.
But what did you think about it?
I didn't know what to think. Travelers would bring all sorts of gossip with them. But this kept coming back. When Patrick asked me if I was scared, I lied and said that I wasn't. You could feel the mood change at the house. The community my father tried to build started falling apart. Fewer and fewer people were coming by, and if they did, they weren't always friendly. We started to notice things going missing. Little things at first. People got nervous, and with time, it even got to my father.
Did it ever get to you?
Of course it did. For the first time in my life, there were only the three of us at the house. After a while, my father changed the sign from welcome to beware. He put a lock on the door. And started carrying a shotgun. I didn't even know he owned a gun. He always said he didn't believe in them. I wanted us to leave our house and run, but he didn't want to listen. Said it was the only place he could keep us safe. Thanks for letting me spill my guts like that.
Alright, who would be next here? I don't think there'd be anything for me to grab.
Do you need anything?
Can I see your hardware?
I'd be very surprised if there was something from... Aha, that's what I thought. Okay, well, what I'll do here is... See how cleverly good that was? That I grabbed these type of weapons here? Okay, so... 400. Excellent. And I've got enough. Oh yes, I have enough to purchase this damn thing. And where are... Probably not gonna get those right now. Oh, maybe, well, whatever, we'll see. Oh, there they are. There we go. And... I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be needing that much, but I'll just grab 2 of these. Oh yeah, right, forgot. These can go for sure. Okay, so what I'll do real quick, like, grab this damn thing. Shoot. Yeah, might as well. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Guess as for the rest, I'll decide later here. How about that? I'm already a step ahead, which is always nice. Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, are you alright? We just got the news about the attack. They're getting closer, aren't they?
Mark.
Hey, glad to see you alive. Thanks for sticking your neck out for us. I wanted to tell you that, you know, just in case.
Now, right here, this is going to be the last time that you'll see Laura and Mark. This will be the last time that you'll ever see these two, because after the mission is done or whatever, these two will just disappear. I have no idea where they will shuttle off to go to, but they'll just disappear. Okay, so...
Lay still. Don't move.
Oh, that guy.
Thanks for getting us out of there, Sergeant.
What's up?
I know you're busy, but I found something. Something I think you'll like. A tape from back in the day. I want to play it for you, but my boombox is busted, so if you're out there and find one that works, bring it to me, okay?
Can't you ask Jennifer or one of the other scavengers for help?
I already did, but they couldn't find anything. Just think about it, okay?
Radio for Ryan. Side mission for him. So like I said, you will be getting one of these, and you will need it.
Jacob.
How are the wounded doing?
The few that came back, they're doing fine. We patched them up, and at this point we're just sitting and waiting.
What's on your mind?
Ever since you asked me about Peter, I can't stop thinking about him. Like a teenage girl. That's your fault, young man.
Have you tried looking for him?
I've looked for him for a while. I went to the place where we said we'd meet if we ever got separated. But he wasn't there. Maybe it's stupid. Maybe I should stop thinking about him. He's probably dead by now. God knows he can't take care of himself.
Do you want to find him?
Sometimes I think I should drop everything and go. I would get an earful from Baron, but she's nothing I can't handle. Anyway, what I didn't tell you before is that during Judgment Day, I lost a child. Our child. I don't know if it would have happened anyway, but I like to blame the machines for that. I think that Peter felt with Taylor we were given a second chance. God, he's still out there waiting for me, isn't he? Probably sitting in his rocking chair back in our house in Hollywood Hills. Oh, where the hell are you, Peter?
No, Patrick? All right. And there we go.
Rivers, you want to explain to me what the hell happened?
We lost downtown.
I know that much. But how's that possible? What happened to our defense systems?
Alvin says one of our soldiers came with an order directly from you to reset the target settings for non-lethals.
He said what? Alright. This is what I want you to do. Find whoever is responsible for sending that order. All the messengers have GPS tracking, so we're keeping tabs on their location. Find them and bring them to me.
Understood.
And Rivers, despite what I might say about our resident egghead, I truly have a hard time believing that my men are incompetent. So expect the unexpected. And you know what I mean by that.
Do you think the infiltrator's back?
We won't be sure until you find those messengers and confirm my suspicion.
Now that you mention it...
What?
One of our soldiers said that it looked as if one of our guys led Skynet's attack.
That only supports my case. As soon as you know what's going on, radio me.
Who's Perry? You mentioned him before.
The best soldier I ever fought beside. He was the one who brought me into the Resistance. It's actually a funny story. Years ago, when I was just a kid, I saw a Skynet drone attacking some guy. Without thinking, I grabbed a rock and jumped on it. The guy was screaming the whole time while I beat the metal to the ground. Only when I was done did I realize he was trying to stop me.
Seems you were a tough kid.
Life didn't exactly soften me much. To survive, I embraced the savage it made me. He was a resistance scientist, and that drone was one of his projects. So you can imagine he wasn't too happy when I smashed it to pieces. But he wasn't alone. There was this huge guy with a rifle on his shoulder, almost choking with laughter. I sure made his day.
Way to make a good first impression.
Sure is. That scientist later told me that was the first time he ever heard Perry laugh. Somehow, Perry and I connected. He taught me how to channel my anger and get it under control. He introduced me to Connor, and that's how I got to the 132nd.
Whatever happened to Perry?
Skynet got hold of our position. We had to leave our shelter. There were a lot of casualties, and he was one of them. He died a soldier. I'd never thought I'd be reminiscing about the day I met them. This may come as a surprise to you, but it was the first metal I ever destroyed.
Sounds like you were late in joining the Destroy Skynet campaign.
Before that, it was people, not machines. But that's a different story.
You want me to break radio silence?
They have a head start on us. At this point, we can't afford to lose any time.
Alright, members of the Resistance has already been completed and hunting season is officially on. Laboratory.
Did you talk to her? Is she mad at me? If I follow her orders, then I'm a bad guy. If I don't follow her orders, then I'm a lousy, incompetent egghead without a spine. There's no winning with her.
Sure. Cool setup. Alright, let's get the hell going here. So quickly do something. There we go. One moment here. Alright, here we go. Warehouse District. Commander Barron wants me to find the team of passengers that gave the order that sabotaged our defense systems. They are equipped with GPS trackers, and it seems they're keeping a lookout near the Warehouse District area. Alright then. Just waiting for this damn thing to load up. Here we go.
Okay, I'm seeing 2 GPS trackers. Those should be our guys. What the hell are they doing here?
By the way, also made some rearrangements towards my little weapons inventory. See, now you're seeing an HK aerial way up there. And conveniently I brought that whole type of laser guided type of rocket launcher. So, made some adjustments. So, the one type of plasma rifle I had at the when I first met that Commander Baron. Pardon me. So that first plasma rifle, it's gone because I only need this. Throughout the whole majority of the whole mission, I just need that Skynet plasma rifle R95. That's pretty much all I need. Now for a long range type of shot, yes, a rail plasma RG01. And this is going to be very nice because, well, I'm not too bad my sniping skills are not too bad. Therefore, that's going to be quite beneficial, especially for long range type of shots. And yes, I got myself a laser guided type of a grenade launcher. Not grenade, sorry, a rocket launcher. Yes, a laser guided rocket launcher. Yes, this is going to be so nice, and since I'm already ahead of the game, I don't have to worry about getting out to the next mission to get this, so I'm good right there. Along with ammunition. So, again, boom, I'm good. So, since I've already completed that part of the whole mission of Members of the Resistance, I'm going to play this level here at another time. So, having said that, we'll just end the video right here. So, to everyone that has already been watching this, thank you very much for tuning on to my channel once again here. This is Mac, so please be sure to subscribe, hit that like and notification button, and if you have any comments or questions in relation to this, go ahead and as always throw it in the comment section. And to those that have already subscribed and enjoyed my content, once again, thank you very kindly, greatly do appreciate that. Thank you very much for your awesome support, always greatly appreciated. Once again, thank you very kindly. And I'll be able to get more along the way and get it posted up as soon as I can. So be sure to stick around for that. Peace out, stay gold.